Feel younger, think sharper and live longer. Biohacking is the new trend, helping thousands of Aussies reverse the effects of ageing.
From 15-minute workouts to smarter sleep cycles, these simple science-backed hacks could be the key to keeping you younger for longer. And to give us a masterclass in the practice, we're joined by Australia's leading female biohacker, Camilla Thompson. Good morning to you. For anyone new to biohacking, what's the easiest first step that they can take, Camilla?
Hello, good to be here. Well, there's a few, and that's why I've created these biohacking basics, which anyone can do, which don't cost the earth to do. So number one, clean up your diet. I know we hear about nutrition all the time, but we are what we eat, and what we eat influences how we age. So get rid of those refined sugars, those processed foods, those fried foods, and replace just with real food, whole foods. Lots of good quality protein with every meal, so you're full and you're not snacking all the time. Eat less, but eat better quality. So I talk about being a qualitarian.
A qualitarian. So you're not a vegetarian or pescatarian or a fruitarian, you're a qualitarian.
Qualitarian, the quality of our food. So support local, support our farmers markets, our butchers, our fishmongers, our veggie and fruit shops, because you're going to get better quality and more nutrients. I've
heard so many people talk about this. I think it's increased over the last couple of years. Even if you just shop around the outside of the supermarket without going to the processed aisles in the middle, it's kind of like can be easy.
Absolutely, yes, yeah. And number two, cold showers. So something...
Do they work?
Yes, they do. They're amazing, and it's such a great challenge. So start with a warm shower and then turn it to cold for about 30 seconds and then keep challenging yourself. You'll feel alive. It's amazing. It helps with inflammation and it helps with reversing ageing.
Break down for us the importance of fasting as well. This is part of it too, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. So there's lots of different thoughts on fasting. I'm a massive supporter of fasting. I personally do the 16 and 8. For women, we've got to be careful depending on a time of our cycle when we fast. But for most people, we need a minimum 12 hours. Breakfast is break the fast. So we need 12 hours for our body to do all that wonderful work of all that repairing and regenerating of our cells.
So for people who don't know about fasting, so 16 and 8, so you're fasting 16...
Yes, and eating in an 8-hour window. So I really recommend not eating after about 7 o'clock at night if you can, because then that gives our body a few hours to digest our food before we go to bed.
Are you still squeezing 3 meals into that 8? Is that what you...
I actually eat 2 meals, so I'll eat a really decent brunch. So when we break our fast, we really need protein, really important. So I'll make sure I have really good quality eggs, some bread, some avocados, so I'm getting my good fats and all of my macronutrients. And then I'll have a dinner around about 6:30.
One of our staff members, our boss here, actually eats 5 eggs a day, just dropping him in it. Is that too many?
Well, actually, it's not, because you need 30 grams of protein, and 5 eggs is 30 grams of protein.
You haven't seen him do it either. It's quite, I think he's going to lay an egg.
It's a lot of eggs. Yeah, it's a lot of eggs to consume.
What about strength training, particularly with some of our older viewers? Simple exercises that can help kind of increase that longevity of life.
Well, we've got some weights to do. Last time I bought you a trampoline, now I've bought you weights. See, I'm looking after you here. It's so important. We need to be strong. If we want to stay independent and stay out of going into retirement homes, then we need to be strong. Just think getting your shopping out of the car and things like that. That independence is so important. And we actually reverse our age by 8 years by doing strength and resistance training.
By 8 years?
8 years, so yeah.
And sleep cycles too, Camilla. That's incredibly important.
Sleep is the holy grail. We know that. It's the foundation to all for longevity, yeah? So we really need to prioritise sleep. It should be a non-negotiable. There's some things we can do to improve our sleep cycle. From the moment we wake up in the morning, our sleep-wake cycle starts, so our circadian rhythm. We need natural light for at least 10 minutes if we can. If you wake up in the dark, which I think we all did this morning, you can actually get something in your bathroom that mimics that natural light. So you can have it on whilst you're brushing your teeth and doing whatever else, just to give your body that, set that cycle off for you.
And not to put you on the spot again, but remind us of your age and your bio age.
Well, I was 48 on Saturday, and my bio age, thank you, is 38. So I've reversed my age by 10 years.
Wow. And we've put the studio lights on here instead of mimicking the sunlight outside, and a little clock to remind us what time it is.
Yes, there you go. We're biohacking in the studio.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Camilla.